Well, there have been a number of changes at Deportivo La Coruna over the summer. They have 3 debutants tonight. Returning to the club is Fede, who'll be in midfield, Bakali on the left-hand side, and Andoni, who has been linked with a move to Burnley in recent weeks. 15 million euros was spoken about for the Player of the Year and last year's leading scorer. Well, for Real Madrid, it's a first start in 4 months for Gareth Bale. The last time he was in the starting 11 was back in April against Barcelona. The other change in defence, Nacho deputises for Varane, who is in reserve, and of course Cristiano Ronaldo is serving part of his 5-game ban. Pepe Mel, the manager of Deportivo La Coruna, kept up his record of having never been relegated. He's hung on to his job, and there's an expectant crowd who have come to see the champions with their own eyes this evening. Zinedine Zidane has won virtually everything in the year 2017. Added the European Super Cup and the Spanish Super Cup in the last 10 days to the titles he's taken as manager. 7 majors. It's a good ball. And showing his pace is Nacho, but he trips over it. Andoni forces the first save from Navas.
Shoulder to shoulder, uses his aggression against Carvajal, knocks him over.
Oh, he's away again. He's beaten the hole of the back four, but he can't beat Navas. It's a personal duel between the Real Madrid goalkeeper and the Deportivo striker.
Difficult angle, doesn't get the necessary purchase on the finish that he would like. Again, he's making that running behind. That's all he has to do. Be an outlet for his teammates.
Isco to Marcelo. Cuts it into the path of Modric, who has some thinking time. Modric! Oh, it's another great goalkeeper in Benzema! Gareth Bale! And Real Madrid, the champions, are off the mark. Handed to them by Deportivo La Coruna.
Well, a couple of reasons why Modric, how on earth he was so open in an attacking midfield position to have the initial shot. And of course, we have to look at the goalkeeping. It's been an even game so far, but you cannot afford Modric to have that much room in the attacking third of the pitch. And Benzema, unselfish, has a glance across to make sure that his teammate is in an onside position. As the ball rebounds off the goalkeeper, Gareth Bale with a tap in. He will be grateful, gets his season up and running. Benzema just clips it across the Gareth Bale, open goal, couple of yards out, and he's very grateful.
Bale off the mark, he didn't get into double figures last season. Benzema. Marcelo. Marcelo across the face of goal, awaiting is Casemiro, who walks it in. Real Madrid setting the pace in La Liga.
Well, that is the holding midfield player, the one that's meant to be sitting behind Kroos and Modric. All the midfield players encouraged now by Zidane to take the opportunity when they had good possession to break into attacking positions. You see Kroos and Modric outside the box. Casemiro playing as a centre forward. He plays really well as a centre forward. He holds his line, doesn't have the temptation to go too early, become offside. It's a tap in at the far post. The holding midfield player, 3 or 4 yards out from goal. And another goal for Real Madrid. Great attacking play though from Marcelo. Up against 2 players. Drops the shoulder, gets a little bit of space, drives the cross right across the 6-yard box. Another goal for Casemiro.
Luisinho with plenty of space and options. Better cross from him. And the target was Andoni.
Sticking in there, Deport, trying to get a goal back before half-time. Give them a chance.
Juan looking for Andoni. Can only crush a minute or 2. But it's 3 saves the keeper has had to make from the sole Deportivo striker. denying the fall of Luka Modric. Toni Kroos took a deflection, made it awkward for the keeper. Corner for Real.
A clear deflection, hence the full-length dive from Ruben.
Man down. Not let him put the ball out in the first half, so the Real Madrid captain is not putting the ball out in the second half, but the referee this time decides to ask Real Madrid if they would politely put it out so Carly can receive some treatment. It's getting a little bit touchy. The referee has an incident.
At that time, Madrid was winning the title. Then what happened?
Initially it looked as if Ramos was angry with Modric for kicking the ball out. We see the two different personalities there, don't we, clearly. Ramos wanted to continue play. Modric was quite happy. 2-0 up to clear the ball out. Allow Bakali treatment. Shah get the yellow card. I think Ramos raised his hands to the face of Shah.
Yellows all round. Fabian Shah marks his La Liga debut with a yellow card. He was trying to explain to the opposition that he felt he was hit by Ramos, and quite wisely the experienced players of Real are telling Ramos to get as far away from the incident as possible. Well, he did. And had the referee seen that, Ramos would have gone. And he put the head on him. They should both have gone.
Yep. And that's a clear red card for Ramos. The referee has seen it, Rob. You can't miss it.
Taken quickly. Plenty of players in there as well, and it's calmly cleared off the line by Ramos.
And after that, Los Cármenes decided to leave
a number of attempts for Ramos.
Barcelona, but here we see the second goal for Cristiano Ronaldo. A header, jumping over the defenders.
Brilliant ball. Isco.
Hit it.
Now Bale. Isco creates an arc. Bale has options. Kroos is there. 3-0 Real Madrid. The third goal they've walked in tonight. They've hit top four on day one.
Well, a lot more resistance in the second half from Deportivo. But Real Madrid have still got the quality. Despite Depor stepping up the pace, showing more aggression. Real Madrid again show their quality. Throw-in routine. It's far too easy for Benzema to be picking up the ball, turning, playing in Isco, off the bell. And see Modric, Kroos on the edge of the box. That's a slight deflection off of Shah, I think it is. Tries to block the finish from Kroos. Takes it past Ruben. Look how quick they are, though, Real Madrid, to break forward in numbers. Give the player in possession. 2 or 3 options. Bale chooses Kroos. It's controlled finish.
Nice save at the line.
And that wraps up the game now for Real Madrid.
The jumping header by Robert Pierre. It was the first one to touch it.
Even tester for Deportivo La Coruna. Navas was very well beaten by Guilherme. They may be beaten, but they're still fighting, Deportivo.
Yeah, don't need to get sloppy. Real Madrid now. Ramos was guilty of giving away the ball. Guilherme takes it on. Cute angle, he beats Keylor Navas. Slight gap at the near post.
Now those who would just be grateful to get a glimpse of first team action. Marcelo, a swinger.
So many things have calmed down, haven't they, since goal from Toni Kroos. Normal service has been resumed. Depor now do look like a beaten team. They had a real good go at the start of the second half.
In his mind, he knows what's going to happen here. Having replicated in real life. Asensio needed an impressive save from Ruben. 21 years of age, and Shimmer scored in the Spanish Super Cup final, the European Super Cup final, and of course the Champions League final as well. Lucinho was a rash challenge from Carvajal, and
it's funny how I feel into your arms, thinking if I never left Toronto, I wouldn't be this high.
Never been composed. knows that's why Zidane will be frustrated on his team to keep a clean sheet. In situations like this, it's too hot-headed from Carvajal. Coutinho plays the ball into the feet of Bruno Gamma. Just a silly challenge from Carvajal, isn't it?
Playing all of the mind games. Bit of a dance on the line as well. And Donny has to put that all out of his mind. And Donny was put off by the antics of Keylor Navas. I think he had a Bruce Grobbelaar VHS when he was a youngster. Some spaghetti hands.
Yep. Let's get it. Ramos again, the referee's ignoring it. I don't know what happened.
And the ball had that is down. He's looking for a wise word. And the card is shown. And guess who is sent off yet again? His 18th career red card. Sergio Ramos. He was lucky to stay on the field earlier on when he got involved in a pushing and headbutting incident. His reputation goes before him. He has previous.
It's not so much his reputation, it's his decision-making. He got involved when Real Madrid were 2-0 ahead. He's 31 years of age, he needs to be controlled, needs to show composure. In all fairness, I don't think he does an awful lot wrong there. You can see his eyes are fixed firmly on the ball. He has been antagonistic in the second half.
Here's Carvajal. You wouldn't teach a fullback to tackle like Carvajal did a minute ago and give away a penalty.
I agree with you totally, Rob, but in general it's the last minutes, the last seconds of the game. He could have just avoided that challenge.
Well, La Liga is up and flying. Real Madrid making a winning start on the opening night. A game that has had everything, typical Spanish football, entertainingly indisciplined to the end. Ramos getting sent off and Donny missing a penalty, and goals from Cruz, Casemiro and Bale. Success for the champions on the opening night. They've won in La Coruna against Deportivo by 3-0.